Okay, so we're going to draw a graph now, and all you have to do really is efficient use of calculator, and you have to set up the domain -2 to 3, but notice the range isn't given. So you're going to have to do a bit of zooming in and out. Girls, you've got to stop talking. So you might have to do a bit of zooming in and out basically to get the right scale. So let's try it. So it's x cubed minus x squared minus 7x minus 1. So get the calculation. Document, insert a graph. And I've already got something in F1. That was my linear regression equation. So F2, it was x cubed, I think. No. Was that right? Yeah. Hopefully it was. X cubed. Move along. Minus. Minus x squared. Yep, next. Minus 7x. Minus 1. Now, if you press enter, that's great. You can get a good view of it. But now we need to go and change the actual x and y values. A number of ways of doing it. You can actually go and click on the number, and you can just overtype it into, was it -3?
Yeah, no,
-2. -2. And you can change this one here, and that was 3. Just click on it. Fantastic. And it'd be nice to see what's going on down here. It looks like it loops down. So we'll try -15. There you go. And I've got everything I could possibly need to see there. The 3 is just on the maximum edge here. And you can see what's happening here. All right. So the question asks us about the range, I think. So imagine you're going on a little skiing trip, and you're skiing all the way along here from x equals -2 all the way along to x equals 3. So the range is really what's the highest y value you hit and what's the lowest y value you hit. So you really need to know the coordinates of this point here and this point here. So this is called the local maximum of the graph. Imagine you're on a ski trip. This would be the maximum height of the hill in this region. But you may have other hills in a different region that are bigger. That's why it's called a local maximum. And this is the lowest point on your journey, a local minimum, even though there may be other low points further on in the mountain range. Okay, so menu, analyze graph, and you've got option 2 is a minimum. So to find it, you've got to click a point before the minimum. Notice it's asking you for the lower bound. Click a point before, click a point after, and the computer finds the minimum point. X 1.9, Y is -11.1. Okay, and do the same again. Menu, analyze graph, maximum. You can't point at the maximum. It's not going to do it that way. It searches along the graph to find where the maximum point is. So you've got to search before, search after, and you've got this little thing here. Okay, so the y values are ranging from the lowest point, which is -11.1, up to a maximum of 4.24. What would that look like? Well, when you write it down on here, have to just make sure. Oh, let me just see if my pen's working. There we go, should be. So if you want to sketch the graph, find the range of the function, you should be dealing with y here. So y would be here, it'd have less than or equal to here, it'd have greater than or equal to here. And what was it, -11.1?
And 4.
And 4.2 was it? I can't remember. So that'd be how to do it. Okay? The other parts we'll look at when we come back next time.
Okay.
All right, guys, come armed with more calculators, please.